Man gets colon cancer, man gets perspective, man wins fight. If only beating the disease was that easy. But as I recently found out from a man named Jamie Howard, if life was just about being easy, the reward wouldn't be nearly as sweet. Okay. Jamie Howard lives like he's living.
I love deeper, I hug tighter, I cry when I need to, I laugh as often as I can.
Because a year ago, he thought he was dying.
It's a death sentence. You're basically wondering how much time you have, and it's terribly scary.
Jamie, you have colon cancer. Those 5 words scared him, then changed him. What some see as the end, he sees as a beginning. He calls cancer a giant reset. He was diagnosed last summer at age 50. It turns out Reagan High School's head athletic trainer wasn't much on going to doctors.
They said that tumor had been there for about a year. I didn't want to go because I didn't want to find out something was wrong. I could have staved off some of this by being proactive. Go get your colonoscopy.
The ironic truth, by avoiding the doctor, he was now forced to see one nearly every week since. Surgery, chemo, it's a routine that cancer patients know well, but lost in what Jamie calls the mental and physical warfare was something unexpected: faith.
That's the closest to God I've ever been, is sitting in a chemo chair where excuse me, his presence is felt. I'm sitting in there and I'm looking in this room of warriors it was humbling because I could see what they were going through, and just inspirational to see the fight in people that didn't have maybe the same prognosis I had.
Inspiration came from everywhere, including something a friend told him that became his rally cry.
You only got one option, bud, and that's to fight like the third monkey getting on the ark, and it's starting to rain. So fight like the third monkey was kind of how we approached this.
His fight became Reagan's fight. The community support was emotional, financial, even physical. The school's assistant trainer, Joe Martinez, helped unplug Jamie's chemo bag once a week. It saved Jamie a doctor's trip, but the impact went deeper. His fight was about the we, not the me.
When they told us, we caught it early, that was a big relief. I mean, he was one of my best friends, and it's a scary time, and there's been an outpour of love and support, and I just wanted to be one small member of that tribe.
Nobody knows the real secret to beating cancer. But one thing Jamie Howard knows for certain: nobody wins the fight alone. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 25 years from now, your kids are going to talk about you. What do you want them to remember most about you and your fight and your journey?
It's one of those things where, you're thinking about, well, who am I going to get to teach them to throw because I can't throw? That noise cancels. And it's, what do I show them about overcoming adversity, loving beyond when it's easy? That's what I hope that they are going to learn from this, is that even the hard times in life are awesome because they make you really appreciate the good times.
Well, we are happy to end with some great news. Jamie is getting his chemo port removed later this afternoon. And last week, his scans came back showing that he is cancer-free. Nobody glad more than to hear that than his kids Hadley and Hilton. As for the idea, this phrase that he uses of fighting like the proverbial third monkey, there is more to that story, including a gift from his daughter that symbolizes that fight. You can find out those details on our website at news4sa.com.